What is going on, family? Your boy D is back and here, man. You know, it's a very, very great day. It is a good day. If you are a Katarina player and a Katarina fan, it is a very, very excellent day because the patch notes have just came out and it is about time. Finally, Bandai Namco has gotten off of their biased asses and finally gave Katarina her due. She was never supposed to be nerfed in the first place, but now they put the spice back into her and it's about damn time because she needed it. As y'all know, the top two characters that I use in Tekken 7, Eddie Gordo for life, of course, and my girl Katarina. And my girl Katarina has just gotten some well-deserved buffs. Now the first move that I have to talk about, the first move that they buffed, just a little bit. Now if you've been following my action, you should kind of realize that I guess with Katarina, my favorite move, or I guess you could say my go-to move that I love to use, especially online, is down forward 3+4. And the reason why I like to use this move, because of course, you got your spammers and lag switchers and your Wi-Fi users. It's a good move to use against those type of players that just spam out like they don't know what the fuck they doing. And now, one thing I like about it now, it's been changed to -1 on hit. If you couldn't get counter hit, it was -1, which allowed your opponent to continue to spam, right? But now it's +1 on hit, which gives her a little bit of a time to, retreat and, get on her defense. Even though the move was already a little bit safe anyway, it's just now, like if you go up against a spammer, they just won't be able to spam you even when you get, if you don't get counter hit on them. When you hit them, they won't be able to spam you as much, now it being +1 upon hit. And like I said, down forward 3+4, that is my go-to move, and it just got a little bit stronger, and I am definitely happy about that because this move is one of her best moves as far as going up against, the wild out characters such as Law, Waron, Lily. This move neutralizes those type of characters. Now the second move that they buffed that I want to talk about is the 3 to the 5th power, and I absolutely love that they buffed this move because when I do the 3-3-3, and I know a lot of Katarina players can relate to this, when you go up against characters such as Lily or King and you're doing that 3 to the 5th power string, and King players like to do this, mash that bullshit out while you're doing 3-3-3 mid string. Now King players, y'all not going to be able to do that shit now because it's been changed from +1 to +4 on hit. King players, y'all motherfuckers gonna have to start playing some defense now. So now what? And also it's easy for her to kind of do Harrier mix-ups now because now that you can do 3 times 3 into Harrier instead of being +1, you're +4. So that basically strengthens her Harrier mix-ups after the 3 times 3. So I absolutely love the fact that they buffed this because she needed it, because it was just totally unfair, especially online. It was just totally unfair how a lot of characters just mash their way out of a mid string like that. You're doing it as fast as you can, and these characters mash out of it like that. Now they've changed that. They won't be able to do that. So grateful for it. Now the 4-4-4-3. Now this one is kind of interesting because honestly, I'm not sure which version are they talking about. Are they talking about the standard close range version, or are they talking about the full screen where she basically gets a dash and you can go 4-4-4-3? I'm not sure which version are they talking about, but it's +1 to +5. I'm guessing they're talking about the standard version. I'm guessing. Now I'm thinking it's just going to be a launcher now because I don't know, that one's kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to do some lab testing on that one, but yeah, not really sure which version are they talking about there, but that's also been buffed, but that'll be kind of interesting too. Now one of the things that I really wanted them to do was to do something with back 3 on counter hit. I kind of felt like, if she gets you in a counter hit situation, she should be able to, combo you or do something like that. I felt like it was kind of unfair how they just left it where she just gets you in a counter hit and then really, you can't really do anything. Your opponent can still kind of get up and spam something. I really wanted it to be kind of like, you know, like if she got you in a counter hit, make it some plus frames to where she can at least go back 1-1 or something. Like, you know, they left that alone. I'm kind of disappointed with that one. They should have did something with back 3. That would have been good if they would have, you know, kind of buffed that up a little bit for her to combo her opponent off of. But you know, we're just gonna have to live with that. And then the last buff I want to talk about is down forward 4. And this buff here, I'm thinking that somebody in Bandai Namco who actually plays the game went to the lab and changed this shit, because even though you still got a confirmed counter hit off of this, like say for instance, like everybody knows 1-1-2, when it's blocked, Katarina is safe after that. Everybody knows that, and she pretty much has the ability to get her opponent, if their opponent isn't blocking, in a counter hit situation. But of course, especially online, you know, certain characters were kind of getting past that, and I guess somebody in Bandai Namco was probably seeing that, like, okay, you know what, we gotta change this because it was unfair. You know, like I keep on saying, like, you know, characters like King doing his little bullshit after that, completely unfair. Lily with the Matador launcher, completely unfair. Even though Katarina would be safe after that, a lot of these characters would just, you know, just mash right through the shit. So I'm thinking that's the reason why they did that. They kind of seen that, you know, that bullshit that was going on, and they decided to fix that. So now, you know, now she was pretty much already safe. Now she's safe, and you know, hey, a lot of people gonna talk shit, but this is well deserved. Now, as for her down 4-1, it doesn't look like they did anything with that. But you know, like over the months, I've gotten kind of, I guess you can say I've gotten kind of used to her down 4-1, her nerf version anyway. It's just really one of those, just like, you just gotta know when to use it. I don't think it, you know, at the beginning of season 3, it was a big deal because everyone else knew that we had to make the adjustment to it. But now, months later, well into season 3, I've made the adjustment to down 4-1. But like I said, you know, down 4 3+4, you know, that's become my my go-to move over down 4-1. But you know, down 4-1, I would like to see them change that, you know, just a little bit. But I don't know, maybe there's more patch notes coming. I hope not. I hope they just leave the game alone when it comes to these patch notes. They finally did fix that whole hell sweep bullshit. They needed to, because somebody in Bandai Namco, they was gonna get their ass kicked if they didn't fix that shit. That shit was ridiculous. Sometimes Bandai Namco be on that fucking Street Fighter shit. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But you know, they got that shit fixed. And of course, you know, I do gotta say this, even though this is really about Kat, of course Uncle Leroy gets nerfed again. Like, to this point, I really don't know what to say. It's just right now they treating Leroy like some type of, I don't know, it's like a euphoria now. They just gonna keep on nerfing him. Me personally, I think it's because they're trying to prop up Fakumram because nobody gives a shit about him. So it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, man, you know, it's a good time for Katarina players, dedicated Katarina players such as myself, because you know, these buffs were needed. Although they're on hit, which is even more better. It was even more better, especially online, man. It was just really getting frustrating. You know, a lot of these characters able to steal your turn and mash out of plus frames. It got ridiculous, and so it's just really good that Kat got these buffs. And you know, I guess you still gonna run into some bad lag and shit like that. It's still gonna be kind of tough to deal with. But this shit, man, it was needed. So family, let me know y'all thoughts and y'all feelings about the buffs and the latest patch notes on Tekken 7. Man, put it in the comments section below and we can talk about the shit. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more of that Tekken 7 fire. And I'm going to get back at y'all in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.